Calling all athletes, there's another recovery mattress in town, the Bear Elite Hybrid. Now, having elite in the name means there's a lot to live up to, so let's see about that. I'm Lauren, editor and certified sleep science coach here at Mattress Nerd. I've tested and reviewed hundreds of mattresses, and on deck is the Elite Hybrid right here. Now, we're here in the Nerd Lab to run this bed through a series of geeky tests. I'll give you my thoughts and, of course, make a pro-con list. But if you don't have time for all of that, we do have these timestamps down below to help you find what you're looking for. So hit that subscribe button and let's get started. What's inside a mattress will tell you how it'll do when you're laying on top of it. So that's why I cut into the Bear Elite Hybrid to get a good look at the layers and how they perform. But don't try this at home because you will void your warranty. Now, this bad boy is a biggin at about 14 inches tall. Now, it is made of a combination of foam and coils. Let's start with the cover. This cover is cool to the touch and it's quilted, so it has a nice cool and cozy feel to it. Now, where the recovery comes in is the Sealant fibers woven into the cover, which the brand claims helps promote muscle recovery. Now, into the foam right here, we have a layer of copper-infused foam to help cool you down and promote your body temperature as you sleep. And then we have a layer of zone support foam, which essentially just provides perfect body alignment. And then down here we have our support layer, pocketed coils to add some extra bounce, breathability, and durability to your mattress. Plus, the edges are reinforced for good edge support. At Mattress Nerd, we like to rate firmness on a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 is the softest. Coincidentally, a 1 out of 10 is also what I give my chances in a fight with a bear. R.I.P. Lauren. Now, we tested the luxury firm version of this bed, which is a 6 out of 10 on our scale, medium firm, which is the best firmness level for the average sleeper. But you do get to pick your firmness with the Bear Elite, so if you want something more plush or more firm, you can opt for that at checkout. But we also want to see how well this bed responds to your movements using this lacrosse ball. So as I bounce this ball on the floor, you see it comes right back up to me. Now let's try this on the mattress surface. We're getting some good bounce here. I would give this a 5 out of 5. So if you're a combination sleeper, you should have a really easy time moving on the Bear. Now, the most crucial section is the sleeping position section, because a bed is going to perform differently based on your sleep position and body type. So I'm going to go through those, starting with side sleepers. Side sleepers need a mattress that relieves pressure from the hips and the shoulders, but also keeps the spine in a straight line. Now, the Elite Hybrid mattress does a great job at both pressure relief and spinal alignment, so it's a green light for me here. Now on to back sleepers. Back sleepers need a mattress that allows the natural S-curve of the spine to be maintained and it provides support in the lower back area. Now this is going to be another green light for me. All back sleepers should be good on the Bear Elite Hybrid. Now on to stomach sleepers. You need a mattress that is firm enough to keep the hips elevated and the spine aligned. Now, yellow light for me here. The plush and the luxury firm versions of the Bear Elite Hybrid are going to be too soft for most stomach sleepers. Lighter sleepers should get away with it, but if you're on the heavier side, I would go with the firmer version. If you sleep with a partner, pet, or child and you find that their movements often wake you up, you need a bed with good motion isolation, aka a bed that can stifle motion at the source and keep it from transferring across the mattress and waking up your partner. Now here's the test. I placed a beaker of liquid on that side of the bed. The movement in that beaker will signify how much movement you feel when I, over here, disturb the bed a little bit. Now as I press my hands into the mattress, mimicking the feel of tossing and turning, we're not seeing too much movement with that liquid, so I'm going to test this further by dropping a weighted ball in and out of bed to simulate a person getting in and out of bed. As you do this, we're getting a little more movement, but nothing too crazy, so I would say if you're a light sleeper, you should sleep pretty soundly on the Bear. Now I'm going to test edge support. Edge support is a bed's ability to provide support along the perimeter. It's really good for people who like to sleep near the edge, couples who want some space from each other, seniors, and people with mobility issues who need the edges to get in and out. Now when it comes to the Elite Hybrid's edge support, I would say it is pretty solid. I'm not sinking down too far here, and when I lie down, I feel really secure. Now it's time to sum everything up with a pro-con list. I made a list of the 3 best and worst things about the Bear Elite Hybrid. I like to start out with the bad news, so let's get into the cons. First up, bad news for stomach sleepers. Now the softer and luxury firm versions of this bed are not going to work for stomach sleepers. That being said, there is a firm version that should work, but if you want something in between, the nerds and I have made a list of the best mattresses for stomach sleepers that I will link below. Next up, this bed falls around $2,100 for a queen, which can be expensive for some, so if you're on a budget, we do have coupons down below to help lower the price for you. And the last con is, this bed's too good I couldn't think of another con, so that's embarrassing. On to the pros. First up, this bed offers amazing pressure relief and alignment for back and side sleepers, so it's really good for those positions. Next, hot sleepers should find the Bear to sleep pretty cool. And lastly, if you work out so much that your social media feed is customized to people working out, you should give this a try. Now I'm going to go over some quick hits regarding Bear Sleep's policies so you know exactly what to expect when you buy. Now the Bear Elite Hybrid mattress ships for free and comes with a 120-night sleep trial period, meaning that you have that amount of time to sleep on the mattress and see if you like it. If you don't, no harm, you can just return it for a full refund. But if you do decide to keep it, you get a lifetime warranty. That's right, forever. Now, if you want to know more about either policy in depth, you can check out our written review in the description. Okay, y'all, it's time to wrap it up. I don't work out, so just talking about it means that I need a nap. So I'll see you soon again in the next one. But if you found this review helpful, go ahead and give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. It always helps. And for more content like this, visit mattressnerd.com. And remember, don't lose sleep over choosing a mattress. Let us nerd out and do the work for you, so all you have to worry about is getting a great night's sleep. Bye. But you do get to pick your firmness, so if you want something more plush or it's getting a great night's sleep. Bye. Did I hit my mic?
And we have a plane overhead.
I hit my mic. Yeah, I felt it.